Attention everyone, before we begin, hit that like button, subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss accurate financial updates. Because what you're about to hear is a deep dive into what's really happening with the Iraqi dinar. The so-called Gazette publication and the rumors of a revaluation based strictly on verified data, not speculation or internet hype. And you'll stay informed so you don't make costly financial decisions based on misinformation. Right now, there is no credible official publication in the Iraqi Gazette that confirms a legal Iraqi dinar revaluation (RV) has happened or been approved. And that's not me guessing. Official Iraqi government records and the latest publicly posted Gazette issues show a range of legal notices, court decisions, and administrative policies. But they do not include any announcement of a revaluation of the currency or an RV order from the Central Bank of Iraq or the federal government. And if you're holding on to rumors you've seen on social media or YouTube, be very cautious. Because those claims are almost always based on speculation rather than fact. And there are long-standing warnings from reputable financial analysts that promises of a guaranteed dinar RV that will make ordinary holders wealthy are classic examples of investment scams that have circulated repeatedly with no legitimate backing for decades. Verified Gazette publications such as the recent issues of the Iraqi Gazette numbered in the 4800s include things like judicial decisions, ministry directives on administrative matters, technical regulations, and standard procedures for various government departments, but they do not include any legal directive that enacts or confirms a currency revaluation or changes the official exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar to the US dollar or any global currency, and that's an essential distinction so everyone watching understands what's real and what's not. What is real and factual about the Iraqi dinar right now is that Iraq's central bank has kept the official exchange rate stable at around 1,300 dinars per US dollar in the federal budget for 2026, a rate that the government uses for accounting and fiscal planning purposes. But in the parallel market, which is separate from official government channels, the dinar continues to trade much weaker, often in the range of approximately 1,410 to 1,480 dinars per dollar, or even wider fluctuations depending on demand and local conditions. And that discrepancy between official and unofficial rates is a market reality, not evidence of a pending RV. The central bank has publicly reaffirmed that there are no immediate plans to change the official exchange rate and has actively denied rumors that a revaluation is imminent, stressing that recent volatility in the dollar-dinar market reflects normal market adjustments rather than a structural policy shift or an upcoming RV. In fact, senior officials, including advisors to the Prime Minister, have described recent currency movements as temporary fluctuations linked to economic policy transitions rather than a prelude to a formal revaluation event. And they have urged calm and realistic expectations about the Iraqi economy and the currency's performance. At the same time, there are real economic developments in Iraq that matter to investors and currency holders, such as government efforts to reduce the supply of dinar currency in circulation to support monetary stability, ongoing reforms aimed at improving fiscal discipline, and the fact that Iraq continues to be highly dependent on oil revenues and subject to global commodity price fluctuations, all of which influence the strength of the Iraqi economy and the purchasing power of the dinar, but are not the same as an RV being legally enacted. It's also important to understand the context that many financial experts, including credit rating agencies, continue to monitor Iraq's economic indicators closely, with Iraq's sovereign credit ratings reflecting both strengths like foreign exchange reserves and challenges like political instability and revenue volatility. And none of those assessments currently hinge on or predict an official dinar RV as a near-term policy. So if you're hearing claims that the Gazette has officially confirmed a revaluation, you should ask for specific legal references and then check the actual Iraqi Gazette publications yourself through official government portals. Credible confirmation would only come from primary government sources and central bank notifications, not third-party social media hype. This is especially important because there is a long history of misinformation in the dinar investment space, where unverified stories have been recycled for years to attract attention. and many experienced investors, and even consumer protection. Watchdogs have labeled these claims as outright scams when they lack governmental evidence. Keeping that in mind will protect you from making decisions based on misinformation that could cost you money or lead to disappointment. Now that you understand the difference between official fiscal policy and unverified rumor, and you know that there is no gazetted legal RV confirmation at this time, stay tuned to this channel for accurate updates on Iraq's economic developments, exchange rates, and real financial signals. And don't forget to comment below with your questions. Share this video with others who are holding dinar so they get the truth. And subscribe now so you're first to know when factual changes occur. Your engagement helps spread real information, so like, share, and subscribe before you go.